Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. Today we are talking because Melody Cherie Rogers, makeup artist, called out Carlos King on his crap for being fake, for being a phony, for being messy, and all of the things which we are going to get to in a moment. What am I talking about? What has happened now? What is going on? Why do people continue to show their behinds? I have no idea, right? Melody Cherie Rogers brings out the worst in some of these people because they cannot hide their negativity and their jealousy to save them, and it's really getting out of hand at this point. So to quickly recap, I did a video yesterday regarding Monday's Messy Live that Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King did, in which Dr. Heavenly was trying to put out that in relation to Portia and Simon and Real Housewives of Potomac, which had nothing to do with anything, but basically tried to insert that Mel and Martell, she thinks, will get back together. And then randomly was talking about Martell's sex game, which either you hooked up with him yourself or you know somebody who did, because it made zero sense to insert that in randomly. So then from there, yesterday, Dr. Heavenly went live at her dentist office, and guess who was there? Drew Sidora. I'm bringing this all, I'm saying all of this for a reason, so you guys understand how this is coming all full circle. So Drew Sidora was there, the same Drew Sidora who just received an award at Melody Cherie's Mimosas with Mel, right? And so Dr. Heavenly is getting dragged in the comments, saying, keep Melody Cherie's name out of your mouth. Dr. Heavenly played dumb, and she was like, who is Melody Cherie Rogers? Who is that? I don't know any Melody Cherie Rogers. I know a Melody Holt. And she was like, I don't watch the show. Well, how are you going to be reviewing it when it comes back? Make it make sense. And so then they kept dragging Dr. Heavenly. So then at that point, she was like, well, I'm just kidding. You know it's just jokes. You know I joke. That wasn't a joke. You actually trying to, hope for or imply or anything that Melody Cherie Rogers should get back with somebody who cheated on her, who had a baby on her, who had distributed revenge pee on her, and has done all types of other malicious and underhanded things. This is who you think should get back together, and you're trying to tell me that Carlos King has nothing to do with it, right? But that's what it's so funny, right? It's so funny how everything kind of comes full circle, right? So nonetheless, Drew Sidora had posted on Instagram basically a celebratory post thanking Melody Cherie for the Mimosas with Mel, thanking her for the award, thanking Hill Harper and everything else, and wishing him the best on his Senate run and all of the things. And guess who is in the comments, you guys? None other than Carlos King, leaving heart emojis about a post celebrating Melody Cherie Rogers herself and Hill Harper, right? But you cannot find it in yourself to even like or comment on Melody Cherie's post celebrating this Mimosas with Mel event, but you're going to go to Drew Sidora and leave a comment there. And furthermore, Dr. Heavenly conveniently has a dentist appointment with Drew Sidora as well. The same Drew Sidora that Carlos King has dragged up and down on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but when he wants an interview, when he wants somebody to come to his podcast, none of that matters, because the clout is more important, right, than being authentic and standing on business, right? So Melody Cherie Rogers, makeup artist, sees this foolery and says the following, says, your slip is showing. Shout out to Mariah, right, who said that about Dr. Jackie on Married to Medicine, you guys. But this is just completely insane, and this just shows, this reinforces Carlos King lied in January when he tried to play like he didn't know anything that was going on with Melody Cherie and tried to claim that he was not as, involved with the show anymore. Oh, no. You're very much involved.
You are absolutely involved. In fact, you are tracking everything anybody associated with Melody Cherie Rogers is doing. And being messy in the comments, doing likes and heart emojis around everybody else, around Melody Cherie Rogers, except for Melody Cherie Rogers herself. Can you make it make sense to me? Because it does not. But this is the behavior that we are talking about, you guys. This is the behavior of all of these people who either try to mimic everything Melody Cherie Rogers is doing or cannot humble themselves to just simply do a like and congrats. It's free. You guys, it's absolutely free to do so. But instead, harboring all these negative feelings and this negative energy, purposefully now all of a sudden Team Drew Sidora out of nowhere, when that's completely cap. Dr. Heavenly conveniently with Drew Sidora the other day as well. It's a little bit too convenient for me. It reminds me of when Martell would call up the same bloggers that Melody Cherie Rogers would do interviews with so that he could get an exclusive interview with them as well. It's just like, it's very weird behavior, you guys. And it just reinforces that Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly are obsessed with Melody Cherie Rogers. They know any mention of her, whether it is directly or subliminally, even if they're talking about another reality show, it is going to get the people going. It is going to get the people talking. But Carlos King's blatant display of just showing how he doesn't care about Melody Cherie Rogers' accomplishments. This is the same foolery that he would do with Candy Burris, right? It seems that he is threatened by any black woman who dares to make something of herself, who dares to be successful in several business ventures, and utilizes this reality TV platform to ascend them to higher levels. And Carlos King can't handle it. He can't handle that Melody Cherie Rogers doesn't need him, that Melody Cherie Rogers doesn't need to call him for anything, right? Which sucks also, because the fact that she has to have security and a therapist on standby for any potential Martell invasion should tell you everything you need to know about what this is, right? But I say that to say, Carlos King says how much the other cast members are always contacting him and hitting him up, and he's giving advice about allegedly suing content creators and allegedly striking channels and all of these things. Instead of just keeping it a buck, instead of just standing on business and keeping it 100, but Carlos King continues to show that he is loyal to nobody but himself, which is why him and Dr. Heavenly get along so well. And Martell. They are loyal to nobody but themselves, right? And this is another display of their true character and how they move. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this in the comments. What do you think about Carlos King leaving a heart emojis against Drew Sidora's post, and Melody Cherie's makeup artist calling out the nonsense? Let me know in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.